spiritual conversation or communication with trees. I'm going to explain exactly how to do it. And I just figured it out today, the communication happening between me and the trees. And it's a pretty interesting experience. And I'll share my experience and also tell you how to actually do it so that you can also practice having a spiritual communication or transformation of energy between you and the trees. Today, I had few minutes and um, I had to go to swimming. So before I go to swimming, I wanted to take a deep breath and then have a conversation with the universe. And I took a deep breath and sent out some information, and some information came out from the trees. And the communication was in this form. So the trees speaking to me said that the cells inside them are more significant and more intelligent than what you think. And the power of the trees is significant than we assume or we don't think about. That's what tree communicated with me. And it also told me respect us. So where I live in the east coast of the States, and I live in Boston. It's pretty cold. I always wondered how the trees over here withstand the cold, the blistering winter time, and the cold, like, which can go to -10 sometimes, -5, you know. And as soon as the summer comes, the leaves come out and the greenery comes out through the trees, and it's all green. I mean, East Coast is totally greenery. Like, if you come in the summertime and in the fall time, it's like fall colors, and it's beautiful to see all those fall colors falling. But in order for the tree to actually withstand the cold, the blistering cold, imagine how intelligent it should be. Imagine the cells inside the trees acting up. I mean, you can research and I just googled, like, I never had this observation. So the bark of the tree kind of produces the heat, and in that way the tree survive. Science cannot discover some things. Even though it keeps on discovering, it's the discovery process goes on. That's been from generations. Okay, so what I feel is, in a spiritual sense, all this information which I don't think about is coming to me spiritually. So this is the spiritual message that it passed. It said that as a human being, I need to respect the trees and its intelligence, and how it's protecting itself from the cold weather. Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's too hot, and it's protecting itself. So it is more intelligent than us. Like, human beings are intelligent, but intelligent in our own way. But trees are also intelligent, because as a human being, we always think that we are superior. All right. So this is the information it passed. Don't think you're superior, and respect each and every single object or single living organism in the universe. That's the message it passed to me. Just respect me. Just give that respect, because once we think we are superior, that the communication kind of breaks down. It's just a tree. If you think in that way, nothing happens. And probably my thinking was, I started loving universe and everything, but as I go deeper, there's a deeper information which the universe or the trees are giving to me. And that's why I tell in this video, so that we can deep dive into the universal communication or the universal transformation of energy and what they are saying to us. In that way we can respect and we can have a transformation of energies and syncing up with each other, which will happen eventually as you deep dive into it. So that's the communication with the universe I had today, with the trees I had today. You know, all of these things is in the form of visualization. You know, it's in the form of pictures. So like as soon as I had this communication, the trees kind of showed me how it withstands the winter. It showed me how it withstands the summer and how it withstands the rain. So the visualization kept on coming, saying, and also it interprets in a different ways, you know, saying that we are this and we are this intelligent living organisms which can withstand everything. So we are powerful in our own way. You know, we can withstand the cold, we can withstand the heat, we are powerful. So that's the information and visualization. It's passing towards me, and I can understand, okay. So that's the communication which is happening between me and the trees, you know, which is very powerful. And it's pretty hard if you think scientifically, like, you know, it's hard. Like, you know, everything cannot be explained scientifically. Some things are energy oriented, energy transformation, you know. So the way you communicate with trees is take a deep breath in and accumulate the information or whatever you want, and then just pass it. It's because the breath is the only way that can transform the energy from the universe towards you and from your cells or senses towards the universe. So take a deep breath in. Whatever you want to communicate, or you don't want to communicate anything, it's okay, but just say hi. And something is going to come to you. Something unexpected, something which you never thought about. The trees. And specifically, remember, these things will only happen when you actually keep your thoughts away. So there is a process of meditation going on, letting go of your thoughts, just focusing on just the energy. You know, that's when it happens. And it takes a lot of practice to get into deep levels of transformation of energy. You know, it's just not like one day you go and then say, nothing is going to happen. It's the daily practice, and years of practice will give you that knowledge and that experience of, you know, what's going on with these trees, what's happening within them. You will deep dive into trees and actually can have an adventurous experience with the tree itself, because you are actually communicating and actually going and actually feeling the tree through your breath. You know, breath is the only thing which can actually communicate with the trees. It can, and trees also kind of take it and emit it out, and then, like, you know, it's a transformation of energy which is happening between you and trees. I'm not going to go too scientific into it. I can research more about it. I will know more about trees and the cells and the bark and how it produces heat. You can come up with all of these discoveries, but the intelligence on the real time the trees need to have for them to protect from the cold winters and the heat and rain, it's definitely superior than us. It's something to learn. It's something to embrace from them. So I respect trees. I respect it. This is a key information. This is a psychic experience. This is a spiritual experience I'm talking about, which experiencing and reading about it, it's totally different. It's totally different. So this is what I want to share today. It's a significant experience. You know, breathe in, breathe out, communicate, try to transform the energy. Hopefully this video helps you. Thank you and have a blessed day.